Hello. So I'm going to be demonstrating how we can use Exif to do forensic analysis is a digital forensics tool to analyze images. This has got tremendous application in our companies, in our society, because images can give us information which can tell us how things happened and it can come out as evidence. In court, some images can be altered, and when these images are presented, when they are altered, they can result in some people being arrested for things they didn't do. So it is important for us to make sure those images were not altered. Also, when company documents or company information was leaked through images, we can analyze those images to know the exact time it happened, the device which was used to do that, to capture those images, and also even the location of those people. So there are so many applications of image analysis, and Exif is one of those digital forensic tools that we're going to use to do this image analysis. So I'm going to be running my Exif from the command line using the Kali Linux. So from this terminal, I'm just going to show you how Exif, some of the features which come up with Exif. So I'm going to type Exif on my terminal. As you can see, there are so many things that we can do with Exif, and when we want to visualize our image, we can make them the information. We can make it machine readable. We can also list it as IDs, and even have an XML output which we can send to our client. If you do not have Exif on your machine, you can just install it, yeah, depending on the version of Linux that you're using. Maybe you can just do the apt install um, uh, what is the command? Lib image exif2 power. Right. If you run this command, you'll be able to install that exif2 on your environment, and after that you can simply start analyzing your images using Exif. So I'm just going to also help you to see the manual of Exif so that we can be familiar with how it really works. And this is the command that you can run to see the manual of Exif. And here is just giving us a synopsis of what it really does, and it's a command line interface image Exif2, which is used to read that metadata which is going to be on our images. So now we go on to the real work of analyzing the images. So what I had to do in first thing, I had to go and download the images that I could use from the internet. So uh, in my downloads, these are the images that I've downloaded, but I want to use these ones. I have written demo images. So the first thing that I need to do is to navigate to my downloads folder. So to navigate to my downloads folder, I just run this command and I'll be in my downloads folder. And here, that's when I can start analyzing my images. So what do I do now? I will just write exif exif2. Then I type the name of my image that I want to analyze, maybe say demo1 JPEG APG, and see the information that I can get. So as you can see from this information that was obtained from here, I can be able to know the profile type of the devices which were used to capture the image, and also I can be able to know the primary platform here, which is going to be the Apple computer. That's how the image was captured and who was the manufacturer. So this information can help us to narrow down on who was probably involved in the information which was leaked from our company, and also additional information that we can get here is, for example, the host computer. All this information is directing to whoever was involved in the in the leaking, or in those images that we have, in making them or releasing them. So because we now know how it happened, and also we can be able to tell the date and time of the date and time of the original photo when it was created. So we can tell that at 12:21, uh, at 21 December in 2011 at 10:45. That's when the image was taken. So we can find out who was uh, at our company at that time, and those group of people can be make up a group of primary suspects that are involved in the leaking of the images that we do have, which we want to protect. And to add on that, we can be able to know the specs of uh, the length or the device which was used to capture the image. In this case, it's a Canon, and those are the details. And the owner is also highlighted if the owner was registered. So this information can help us to actually do that forensics, and it can be presented in court as evidence of what really happened in our company. So from this information, we're able to determine who captured the image, the name, the owner, the type of the device that was used, and the exact time at which the image was taken. But that is not only the only information you can get. Some images can even have advanced information, additional information. So let's analyze the second image in our tools, exif 2, maybe demo 2 JPEG. Okay, so the image that I want to visualize right now is this image, the demo 2, is this one. As you can see, it was taken somewhere, but probably this person is saying maybe I was abducted, and this is the picture of the place that I was kept. I was a hostage. I was kept as a hostage. And now we really want to know, was this person abducted, or this person is using image they took maybe from a long time ago. This, and where exactly is this place? And we can go to that place and see if it's a place where people can really be abducted, or generating some sort of evidence that we need to present in court. So from this analysis of this image, we can be able to tell exactly the details about the image as well, like what was done earlier. Even the captions, captions which were part of the image. As you can see here, there was no problem with bow, no camping, and so we put on our tent and gazed out across the valley. So you can see this image was taken by someone, and is even putting captions on this image. Even the details of the person who took the image, they are there, with the device they used, the camera type, it's even there. Even the original date, time it was created as well. So this information can help us to prove whether someone is telling the truth or not in the court of law, and also if whichever party, the prosecutor or the one who's being charged, just to find out what really happened. Even the title, the image now has a title which can be stored, and this information is very useful. Right. This is some of the information you can get from the image analysis. Let's do another image analysis as well, and see what sort of information we can get from this. Right. This one even have got a history instance, uh, and also the history action, and it can be able to tell us when it was saved, when it was connected, converted. All this information is important, and these history parameters help us to see what really happened to the image. This image was photoshopped into image JPEG and converted by the application. So right now we can be able to tell whether the evidence was tampered with. So it can be able to give us this valuable information. Additionally, we can see also if the image has got photographic right. And here, the image that we're using is from Ace Photography, Zimbabwe. And what else? The date it was modified. So from this information, we can be able to tell this image was tampered with. It was photoshopped. So if people are saying we were together when we were not when they were not together, we can be able to tell from what happened to the image if it was even tampered with. We can even get additional information as well from some images where maybe with a lot of metadata. So for example, if I use demo 4, uh, this demo 4 is interesting because it has got GPS information, as you can see here. This GPS information can be useful because it can help us to tell exact location at which the person was. So in addition to all that information that we gained earlier, we can be able to tell the exact location of the person from this information. So I'm going to copy this GPS information and put it in my browser. Say, get the browser. Um, I'm going to put it in my web browser and find out the exact location of this person, maybe using Google Maps. So on Google Maps, I'm going to just paste uh, okay, I'm going to copy this information, put it in Google Maps, and I just need to remove some of the irrelevant detail like this, as well as this. Then I hit search. So when I hit search, I'll be able to see exactly where this image was taken from. As you can see here, it was taken in Woodstone. I don't know where Woodstone is. It's probably where is Woodstone? Okay, it's in the United States. So it was taken in the United States at a location which is called Woodstone. So as you can see, you can be able to tell exactly where this happened based on coming from the information which is on the image. All right. So yeah, we can be able to tell that in Colorado there's a place called Woodstone, and that's where this image was taken. And it was taken from an angle from the road. So this is quite important information when we are doing forensic analysis. And maybe if we add on when we try to use satellite, we can be able to gain additional data, the exact place, and say which house was this. And as you can see here, the image was taken just from the road at this house, and this is the house that we're seeing here. This is the house which is being pictured by someone from this road. So all this information is important and can be presented as evidence. Now, what do we do with this information? How do we present it? We can either take a computer and prove it, or alternatively, you can say exif2, then uh, then we put the name of the image, maybe demo3, demo4 dot jpeg, and we want to convert it into txt, demo4 dot txt. We run the command. So even if we list the items in our directory, you can be able to see that there is demo4 as a txt file. If you go there, you can be able to visualize the information and see and even put it on word and present it as information in the book of law. So these are the insights that we can gain